The Secret of the Hidden Scrolls, Book 1, The Beginning, Chapter 10, The Karate Lesson. The snake wrapped itself tighter and tighter around Peter, Mary, and Hank. Peter tried to get his arms free, but they were trapped in the snake's powerful grip. The snake was squeezing the hope out of Peter. "It's no use," hissed the snake. "You cannot escape." The snake stared into Peter's eyes and showed his long, sharp fangs. "You have something I want. Now hand over the scroll and I might let you go." "You can't have it." Peter wiggled in the snake's grip. He pulled his arms closer to his body and tried to hide the scroll in his pocket. The snake's head darted down. He grabbed the scroll out of Peter's hand with his sharp fangs. "Give it back," shouted Peter. "Now let's see what's in this scroll." The snake released his deadly grip and slithered away from Peter and Mary. "You have to give it back to us," said Mary. "Or what?" asked the snake. Mary opened her mouth, but nothing came out. For the first time ever, she didn't seem to know what to say or what to do. Or, Peter suddenly had an idea, Mary will use karate. "I don't know what karate is," said the snake. "Well, you're about to find out." Peter looked at Mary and gave her a quick nod. Mary ran straight toward the snake. She did a front flip and jumped into the air with a spinning back kick in the snake's mouth. The snake's head flew back and the scroll flew into the air. Peter ran and jumped over the snake into the air and caught the scroll. He turned around and threw it as far as he could. A monkey was swinging from branch to branch. It jumped from the closest branch and reached for the scroll. "Fetch, Hank," shouted Peter. Hank took off like a lightning bolt. He jumped in the air and caught the scroll right before the monkey could grab it. "Stay, Hank," said Peter. "Don't let anyone take the scroll." Hank stood still and made a low growling sound. The monkey slowly backed away. None of the other animals went near him. The snake shook his head and rose up from the ground. "So that's what karate is," said the snake. "I will have to remember that." The snake sprang toward Hank and the scroll. Mary jumped with another kick, but the snake slipped under it this time. The snake put another deadly grip around Peter, Mary, and Hank. It was much tighter this time. Peter's heart thumped faster and faster. "I can hardly breathe," gasped Peter. "Help!" shouted Mary. A rushing wind whistled through the trees. Branches cracked and leaves swirled through the air. Michael the angel landed beside them and pulled out a big flaming sword. Peter had never been so glad to see someone in his life. "I knew I would find you, Satan," said Michael. "You're too late," said the snake. He tightened his grip. Peter couldn't take another breath. "Release them now," said Michael. "They are not the ones you are after." "So what? I don't care who they are," hissed the snake. "No one will stop my plan." Michael swung his flaming sword and struck the snake's head. The snake let go and made a terrible hissing sound. Peter fell hard to the ground. Hank plopped down in his lap. Mary landed beside Peter and grabbed his hand. They both stood and backed away from the snake. The snake coiled tightly, showing his sharp fangs, then darted straight at Michael. But Michael held out a large shining shield. The snake's head smashed into the shield and he fell to the ground with a thud. "I told you to leave them alone," said Michael. "I will for now." The snake shook his head back and forth, "but they better hope I don't see them again when you're not around." The snake hissed at Peter and slithered away deep into the garden. Peter took a deep breath and let it out a huge sigh of relief. "Thanks for helping," said Mary. "Great kick," said Michael. "You'll have to teach me how to do that someday." "You saw the kick?" asked Mary. "Why did you wait so long to help us?" "I was waiting for you to ask," answered Michael. Peter grunted. "Well, that's good to know. If you're okay, I have something amazing to show you." Peter brushed himself off. "I'm good." "Me too," said Mary. Hank ran up and Peter took the scroll. "Follow me," said Michael. The four of them walked to the edge of the great garden. "Stop here," said Michael. "We'll hide behind these trees. No one can move or make a sound." "Why not?" asked Peter. "He can't know you're here." "Who?" asked Mary. "No more questions," said Michael. "The time has come."